Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. I'm here today to give you a price update on Near Protocol. We're going to be looking at Near from a market structure technical analysis perspective to start off with, and then we're going to be going into a price prediction for the next 6 months to a year or so, guys. If you like the content, smash a like on it. If you're new to the channel, smash a subscribe. You're never going to miss one of my updates if you basically turn the notification bell on. Moving on to Near, let's look at market structure to start off with, guys. You can see currently priced at around $3.64. We obviously saw a massive dump to the downside yesterday. The high low that we were hoping that we were going to form here was currently priced at $3.51. Okay, that was the high low that we were ideally looking to form here. Didn't form it, and the reasoning for this is, guys, is because we didn't break this high with the move to the upside. If this move went to the upside and we broke this high, then yes, this would have been a valid higher low for the current market structure for us to respect here. And unfortunately, that did not happen. We obviously saw a massive dump to the downside. Not sure when you're watching this, guys, but the key areas to be looking out for here, as you can see, are on the right hand side here. You've got 4.6, 4.3, 3.7, 3.5, 3, 2, 6, 2 there. Okay, so in terms of the most recent higher low, the most confirmed higher low that we have seen here is actually all the way down at $2.08. Okay, which is actually really bad news, guys. Okay, because even if we do see the price retract 42% to the downside and even come down and test this zone, believe it or not, we're still bullish, okay? It's still bullish even if this asset pulls down 40%, okay? So that's obviously not a great sign to see here. What we really want to see here, guys, is us come up and we want to break this high, okay? Break this high around $4.64. If we do that, the most recent higher low point, the new higher low point that we can be looking for is going to be $2.75. Okay, so this area is going to be the point to be looking out for there. So let's just move that down to there and see whether we can confirm that when we break this high. So that's the market structure area covered, guys. We are still bullish even if we come down to this area and we have broke the high of around $4. We did come up and set a new high of $4.64, which is still bullish, guys. Remember, we are still in this lovely, lovely uptrend, and it is looking really healthy here. I just want it to look a little bit more healthy with a higher low set around this sort of area, okay? Because if we do come down here, then it's still actually bullish, right? Which is obviously not good because you're going to lose 40% on your investment, right? So market structure is healthy if we can set solid higher lows and higher highs all the way up. Let's look at moving averages to see if we can get a sort of a better gauge of the trend right now. I mean, you can see straight away, guys, just adding these in. Let's get rid of the TA for a second. You can see just adding these in, guys, you can see that these MAs, you've got the 200 EMA, 55, 21, and the 7 SMA, they're actually pretty far apart, guys, okay? They're pretty far apart, and that basically means the further that these moving averages get apart, the stronger the trend actually is, okay? So it is a very bullish sign to have these further apart. And that is essentially what we're seeing here on the daily for this asset. What I would like to see is a candle body close above the 7 SMA, which we have just had, and we are testing that to the downside here, which, considering the dump that we did have, usually we do see a 1% move after that, okay? Which, yeah, we did see that, okay? So, yeah, I forget I'm really deep on the macro here. So, you can see overall it is looking bullish from a moving average perspective. Let's look at some volume weighted ATR bands, guys, because the volume weighted average true range areas are very, very, very crucial for altcoins, okay? So let's look at these, and you can see the most crucial ones that we're looking at here is the volume weighted ATR band on the daily and the volume weighted ATR band on the 12-hour. You can see we came down and tested them with ease, and obviously saw a very, very, very strong rebound from this zone in terms of support, which is obviously still very, very bullish. But what I would say with that, guys, we have cleared the 15-minute and the 60-minute bullish volume weighted ATR bands, okay, which is bullish again, but usually once we've cleared them, we potentially come down and test them, okay? So if we do see a pullback, guys, what I would be looking for here in terms of a buying zone for Near Protocol or a longing zone if you're trading futures, it's going to be sat at around $3.34, and you've got a really nice, probably quite easy stop loss at this probably low, okay, at this low that we currently do have set, and you're probably looking at something along the lines of this, okay, just maybe a nice little one-to-one trade or something along the lines of that, right? Because you can see we've got a really, really strong entry point, massive, massive volume weighted ATR bands for support holding us up there, massive, massive support in terms of momentum to the upside. So if we do actually lose this major trend line that we do have drawn in here, then it's likely that we're going to see massive levels of support come through. But if we do lose it, yeah, the massive support levels from these volume weighted ATR bands. And again, just to add them in, guys, the moving averages as well. You got the 55 moving average coming up as well. Very strong trade to be looking out for there, just for the future. Okay. So in terms of buying areas, I would say around $3.38 is going to be a really crucial point to be looking out for there, to be buying this asset, to be holding it over the next year and a half or so. Let's get into a price prediction, guys, for the next year and a half or so, and see how high this asset could be potentially going, and what sort of areas we could be looking at for resistance points. Okay, so if we're looking at all-time highs on CMC right now, we're going to be going to we're going to be going to the price, we're going to be going to the all, and then we're going to be looking at the all-time high for CMC. Currently sat around $20.50. $20.50 at a market cap of around 12 billion. Okay, so if we're looking at Solana, guys, Solana is currently sat at around a $42 billion market cap in this current market. And if we're referencing NEAR at this point, so we've got $42 billion there, we're looking at a $3.6 billion market cap here. Okay, so let's do a price prediction to the all-time high, and let's see what the all-time high market cap was again. Was it up at around 12 billion? Yeah, 12 billion. So the all-time high price was currently 20 billion. So that essentially means we could potentially double. We could potentially double the price of NEAR at the next all-time high. Okay, so we're looking at around a $40 NEAR protocol token if we're going to see this asset. I mean, we're seeing this asset, and we know the protocols. Sorry, we know the fundamentals of NEAR protocol is very strong here. So I do think it will be challenging the price of Solana right now. I mean, the price of Solana right now is currently low for what it actually is. Okay, so we're probably looking at near enough a 10x on this investment, guys, and that's currently going to be bringing the price of NEAR up to around $40, and that's pretty much just saying that we're going to be getting to a $30 billion market cap for NEAR. Okay, we're going to be getting to a $30 billion market cap for NEAR, and was it 12 or was it 15? No, it was a 12. Okay, so it's going to be a $24 billion market cap. I mean, as we said, Solana's up at around 40 at the moment, so we could even be looking at three times the previous all-time high if we're going to be competing with Solana at those levels now. I mean, that's ridiculous. So that'll put the price of NEAR up at around $60, guys. It'll put it up at around $60 at the next bull run coming through there. So please be aware for that. That is going to be around a 15x on your investment if you were to get in and hold it from a spot perspective. Now, looking at the areas to be looking out for there over the next sort of the run up over the next sort of 6 months to a year or so, these would be the key points, guys. Just going to plot them in here from a macro perspective, from a support and resistance standpoint. You can see we bounce from these areas very clearly. We have resistance points, guys, and we have support points. Resistance points, support points, resistance points. Again, very strong supports. Okay, so these are going to be the areas we need to be looking out for there. This market isn't just going to go parabolic and go all the way up to 50 or 60 or whatever we saw there. It's going to be trending. Okay, it's going to be doing some sort of trend. It's going to be moving around. It's going to be doing something along the lines of this, right? So this is why, the reason why I'm drawing this in, guys, is because you can see we're going to have very strong levels of support here, very strong levels of resistance, support again. So what does that tell us? It tells us that we've got areas to sell our asset and areas to buy our asset. Okay, so if we're selling at the top and we're buying at the support, we're going to be making money continuously throughout this bull run. Okay, if you want to hold it and you just want to hold it for the whole year as a really nice big hodl throughout the whole bull run, that's absolutely fine. Personally, for me, I like to trade it. I like to accumulate supply as much as I can throughout the run as we're running up there. But yeah, that's just how I like to trade them. Okay, but yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I will be back pretty much every single day with altcoin updates, so make sure you drop me a subscribe, guys. If you like the content, notification bell on, ding, all that good stuff. And if you like the content, drop a like on it. And if you are looking at NEAR protocol as well, let me know in the comments section, guys. I want to see your comments. I want to see whether you're buying NEAR, what price you're looking at for NEAR, what's your price prediction, how long do you think it's going to take to get there. I'm really keen to read your comments, guys, so make sure you drop a comment in the section there. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching, but for now it's gonna be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.